Hey guys, I really hope you enjoy the video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be talking about some pretty neat things here, as well as giving away free stuff. We're going to be giving away the Nexar Beam from this review. To enter, leave a comment in the comment section below. Drawing will be done once we receive our first 100 subscribers. So again, like and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell for the next video that we post. Thanks. Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris Marsick here. So, over the past couple of years, I've been thinking about getting a dash cam, but never committed, never actually went out and bought one. Kept talking myself out of the idea, waiting on the technology to get better, waiting on a better price. I didn't really think I need one. Nothing cool ever happens to me. And then I got into an accident. So I remember a few years ago, my brother witnessed an accident, and at the time he had a dash cam. He pulled over to share the footage, and then he realized that wasn't going to be an easy task. He had to pull the SD card. He handed it to the officer. The officer didn't know what to do with it. Finally, he brought it to me. I had to rip the video off the card, shrink it down to a shareable file, and then we were finally able to email it over. It was just a really big pain trying to share this footage. So I stumbled upon the Nexar brand that had the Nexar app. They advertised that the app will stream the video footage from the dash cam to my phone real time. So in the event of an accident, I can share the footage with no issues. Nexar has 3 models to choose from. The Scotch Nex C1 for $79.95. And the middle of the road unit is the Nexar Beam GPS for $119.95. And their high-end model is the Nexar Pro GPS for $139.95. So using Nexar's checkout feature, I went ahead and purchased the Nexar Beam for $99 right before Mother's Day on sale. It's been just a couple of days and my Nexar Beam has come in the mail. I gotta say I'm pretty impressed. It comes in a pretty heavy duty box. Reminds me of the Apple experience. So there's no security tape on the bottom, so it just slides right out of there and exposing the Nexar unit. The Nexar is encased in this styrofoam brick, holds it in place really good. Very little chance of that getting destroyed in shipping. Yank that out. Put the packaging off to the side. The Nexar, it's really small and compact. Plastic is kind of cheesy, but I guess it does the job. You're not going to be throwing this thing around. It comes with the 32 gigabyte SD card already installed. We have a power button on the side. We have the USB mini plug on the top and a little slider. I think that's where the GPS module connects. And then there's a reset button on the bottom, and we have some indicator lights on the back. Next in line, we have start by downloading the Nexar app. It's an envelope with some information in it. Just going to pull that out. It's an information card. Just got some information about Nexar. Follow us, all their social media outlets. There's 3 instruction booklets over here. Get ready to drive, instruction book number 1. Fine tuning, instruction book number 2. And in everything else, instruction book number 3. They also give us some stickers that we can place on our car to advertise that we're recording. I don't think so. I don't have any desire to let people know that I'm recording. People do stupid things. So get those out of the way. And on the bottom of the box is the toolkit nicely packaged away. So let's get that out of here and take a look inside. Alright, we have a USB car charger. It's DC 5 volts, 1 amp dual port, completely useless. We will not be using that. We have some cable ties to hold the wire to the windshield going around. We have everything's packaged in here really tight. Here is the GPS module. It also has the suction cups that holds it to the windshield, and these should slide together like such. We'll take the USB cord and plug it in like such, and there we go, and that locks it to the windshield. We also have a really long USB charging cable to power the unit. We'll use that. And last but not least is a removal tool. This is to help get that sucker off of the windshield. Sometimes those things are a bear, so that's going to be pretty handy. And that's it for the box. Safe driving. I figured it was going to be easiest to go ahead and set the unit up indoors, connect it to my phone in the luxury of my AC here in the house. So we're going to go ahead and take the USB charging cable and plug it into a USB power source here inside. So I'm going to undo that, hand the cord to my lovely assistant, Also my wife.
Hi.
All right. So that's it. We're going to go and power it on, and that's basically going to act like we just powered on the car. All right, so the unit is powered on. We're going to go to our phones. Now, I use Apple. I've already downloaded the Nexar app. I'm using version 5.2.18. Android users, just download the latest Nexar app. Hopefully the features will be somewhat the same. So Nexar Beam broadcasts an access point, direct dash Nexar, and then an ID number. So I'm going to connect to that network first. So we're going to go to our Wi-Fi settings. Wait for it to pop up over here. All right, now I'm going to click on that direct Nexar 5G. The password for this is going to be 12345678, and then we're going to click join. Wait for that to connect, and then we're going to go open up the Nexar app. All right, so we're going to drop out of that, open up the Nexar app, detect dangerous events. We're going to enable motion and fitness. Would like to access your motion and fitness activity, so we're going to say OK. We want auto recording. We allow while using the app. Now I already have an account, and I'm going to click sign in. I'm going to put my telephone number over here. And now it's going to send me a code, and we're going to type it in. The code is 051917, and we're going to click confirm. Of course, we agree as if we have a choice. So Nexar would like to find and connect to devices on your local network. Okay, so OK. And we're going to change it to always allow. It's a dash cam. It's going to need to know our position. So let's start. I already have a dash cam powered on over here. We've already connected it to the Wi-Fi, so it should connect over here. Let's give it a few moments. There we go. Camera verification. So it wants me to connect to the correct camera. So to do that, to identify it, we're going to push the power button on the camera twice. 1, 2. We got the notification. I'm going to click verify. And we're verified. So I'm going to check for updates. It's a brand new dash cam. It should be up to date. We're done. Now we're going to go ahead and connect up the Bluetooth. Yes. All right, you're good to go. Sounds great. So we're going to enable notifications and would allow yes. All right, now that we're all connected, let's see some of the features of the app. On the bottom, we have drive, activity, and set more. I'm going to click on more. So, hi, Nexar driver. You can customize your user setting, put your name in there. It also gives you some driving stats, how many hours and miles you've driven. It's pretty cool reports. Groups, if you have multiple people in your home or multiple dash cams, you can create a group and you'll get notifications of people's drives, or if they get into a wreck, I think it'll notify you. But for now, we're going to go into settings. So auto start and end drives, yeah, we want that feature on. If you have an electric car, we're going to go and slide that slider over to the right. If you want to mute the alerts, sometimes they can get pretty overwhelming. You can just turn them off right over here. Set up Siri, so you can set up shortcuts within Siri, maybe similar features on Android, I don't know. You'll have to test that out and leave a comment below. The one that I use is create a Nexar clip. I am able to instruct Siri, hey Siri, save that clip, and she'll save a Nexar clip of whatever just took place on my dash cam for future review. So we're going to get out of that. Now we're going to go to the phone storage real quick. The app consumes X amount of storage space on your cell phone regardless. So you can set that option of how much storage space it utilizes, 20, 50, or 70%. I don't want it to eat up all my phone storage, so we're going to put it on 20%, and we're going to delete whatever videos are there. I don't have any. So once we're done over there, we're going to go back out. And now we can go to the external camera. So camera sounds, you can turn on and off the notifications for the camera. When it gets power, it'll have a little chime. Or if there's a parking incident, it also has a chime. You can turn that sound on and off over here. Audio recording. So the device can record the cabin audio inside your car. It seems intrusive, but you know what? If you get into a wreck or something really cool happens, I think I want to hear the audio that goes along with that. So we're going to go ahead and turn that one on. Camera preview, this is what we're going to use when we install the dash cam into our car to get it lined up perfectly in our screen. So looking at it, the quality actually seems pretty good. A nice fish eye view. I'd like to see that video quality as well. So we're going to go back. Camera update, we've already done that. We're going to go back again. And we're going to go back to drive on the bottom. And so built into the Nexar app is navigation. So we can start a drive manually or end a drive. I did want to start a drive manually because I noticed that when I'm driving, the app has very limited function. So when we start a drive, it's going to connect to the dash cam. It shows the footage and that's it. The only thing we can do from the app right now is use the navigation features. Or we can start and stop the drives. Let's go and swipe up. There we go, swipe up. We can, oh, actually, I'm so sorry. We can turn on and off the notifications, or we can turn on and off the microphone for the dash cam. So for that, we're gonna go ahead and end the drive. And now we can create a clip. With that clip, you can send it off to insurance providers and all that good stuff. Oh, so we'll go ahead and save the clip. And we'll do a cut through it and show that video. Drive summary. So the Nexar app will also let you know where your car has been parked. And now we can go see our activity down at the bottom. We're going to click on activity. Right there is the clip that we created when we ended our the drive just a moment ago. And then we can see the full drive over here. Now we set our phone storage to 20%. Once you utilize all 20% of your phone storage, it's going to start deleting the video footage to your drives. At that point, it'll only display a map of your drive. The clips, however, are saved indefinitely until you delete them. So we're going to go install the dash cam into our car and start testing out some of the features. And I'll let you know how it works. See you there. So I installed the dash cam behind the rear view mirror on the passenger side. On the driver's side, it just obstructed my view too much. In my car, I have this big plastic contraption here, and if I put the camera higher on my windshield, the wide-angle lens would actually pick up some of that plastic, and it would just make for a really bad shot. I took the USB wire and I tucked it around the headliner, down the side of the window. I came through the glove box, putting the excess wire in the glove box, and then I plugged it into my current car charger. You want to make sure you plug it into a car charger that powers on and off with the car. You don't want to leave power going to the dash cam at all times, otherwise you might end up recording endless hours of your garage door throughout the course of the night. And also, once the power is switched off, that enables parking mode. There's actually a built-in battery into the dash cam where it can record a couple of minutes worth of events. So in the event that somebody bumps into your car, the camera will turn on, record a couple seconds of the event, and then it'll go back to sleep. Once you get back into your car, your app will alert you, and then you can see what took place. It's $5 sushi day at Publix, so we're going to go take it for a drive. So I have gone to the store and I've had an opportunity to test some of the features. I tested the hard brake incident, so approaching a stop sign, I went ahead and I hit my brakes pretty hard just to see what would happen. And I get a little notification on the top of my smartphone saying that a hard brake incident has been recorded. And then the app should actually record that event. So let's go on our phones and open up the Nexar app. And it loads up to my clips. And there's one from earlier, and here is my full drive. So there's my drive to the store. Let's go and check it out. Full drives. And it basically allows us to watch the video stream from the entire drive. Don't want to watch that right now. We're not going to create any clips. We're going to go back. And that was my drive back from the store. See this, the route that I took. We also have the option to delete the clips, and it deletes them from the cloud as well. We're going to go back to the clips. Right here is where I had a hard brake incident. So you can review the hard brake incident. We can go ahead and watch the entire clip. Now I'm not sure if it'll translate it to camera, the exact point when I hit my brakes, but I just remember when I was driving, I actually hit my brakes pretty close to the stop sign with this vehicle on the right hand side. So it actually backtracked a good 30 seconds before the event took place, and coming up right here is where the hard brake was, and then it continued to record for about another 30 seconds. Had I opened up the app during that event, I could have added more time to the video, 20-second intervals. So if I needed to continue recording if the event was still taking place, it allows you to do that. Once you got the event recorded, you're then able to go ahead and send off an insurance report. So you got a couple different options here to send it off to your insurance provider, a rideshare company, or email to another. I'd always recommend emailing it to yourself and just sending it to where you want it to go. So right here it tells us a little bit about the event. We'll click next. We'll type in our own email address and we'll send it off. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that report and just see what it looks like. Now I just got the email from Nexar. We'll go and review that. So here was me recording.
This is the store real quick. And this is, I'm going to pop this video up so we can test the sound quality. And now I'm going to instruct Siri to save this clip right now. Hey Siri, save that clip.
So you have the option to publish as well. You don't actually want to do that. That will publish your video footage publicly for the entire world to see, as I have done accidentally. Alright guys, so I've been using my Nexar Dash Cam for a couple weeks now, and I gotta say I really do like it. The streaming of the video to my phone seems to be really handy. You know, you don't really realize you needed that footage, and all of a sudden you think about something, you go back to the footage. So it's really nice. The video, when it gets to your phone, it does cut out every once in a while, so it's not without flaw. They are constantly doing updates to the app. In the process of making this video, I was actually offered a beta version of their app, and I got 2 updates of that app throughout the process of the video. So I do know they're heavily working on the app. I'm sure there's going to be some good improvements. The navigation feature actually wasn't all that bad. It was pretty cool because when you're coming up to a turn, if you're in a densely populated area, I was driving downtown Gainesville, and it actually showed me a picture of the upcoming turn from somebody else's drive, of course, so you kind of really knew what to expect and what to look for. It wasn't always that it gave me that feature. When I was driving home, that long stretch of nothingness, yeah, it didn't give me that. And one of the downplays to the navigation was it didn't communicate with my watch, so I had no idea of an upcoming turn unless I physically looked at my phone or if my volume was turned up loud enough for me to hear. Me using Apple Maps to drive the navigation, it always tells my watch when the upcoming turn is. It taps my wrist a little bit, just kind of flick over, and then I know my next direction. So I will continue using Apple Maps for that. Now, early on, there were some concerns about the my phone connecting to the Nexar Dash Cam via Wi-Fi. It's streaming all of this video footage down to my phone, utilizing all the phone storage. So there was some concerns going into this. It's really not that bad after all said and done. I don't notice my cell phone battery getting any more drained than normal. My cell phone storage space, it hasn't actually even posed an issue for me, and I was really concerned about that one as well. So we'll see as I continue to use my phone. I do a lot of video footage on my phone, and I haven't had a lick of issues. And I only have the 256 gigabyte phone. I'm also paying Apple's iCloud storage, so most of my videos are uploaded to the cloud anyway and offloaded from my phone. So there's that. I haven't had any issues with storage in that regard. So that's my review of the Nexar Dash Cam. I really enjoy it. I'm happy with my purchase. However, I think I am going to be searching for another dash cam with a front and rear facing camera. In my drives, I know that there's some really cool events that take place, and I only see the front part of the event, and a lot of times it starts from the jerk behind me. So I am going to continue shopping. I will review that dash cam, and I really hope to see you guys there. So please like and subscribe if you like the video. I'm going to be doing more reviews in the future. I'd love to have you guys there, and I'd love to interact with you guys. So please leave comments in the comments below. So thanks again for watching, guys. Till next one.